continued support of USC Aiken Athletics, the Peace Belt Conference, and the positive game environment that is the NCAA Division II. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Convocation Center on the campus of the University of South Carolina at Aiken for the second half of our doubleheader featuring the visiting Lander Bearcats and your USC Aiken Pacers. Before we introduce the starting lineups, we'd ask you to please rise as we honor America and those who defend our freedom both at home and abroad with the playing of our national anthem. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the starting lineup for the Lander Bearcats. A 6'3" senior guard from Manassas, Virginia, wearing number 10, J.A.R. Washington. A 5'9" sophomore guard from White Oak, North Carolina, number 2, Riley Burkey. A 6'4" junior guard from Greenwood, South Carolina, wearing number 3, Jared Coleman. A 6'6" freshman forward from Abbeville, South Carolina, number 5, Chris Tate. And a 6'6" senior forward from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, number 40, Talon Gabriel. The Bearcats are coached by Steve Roberts. The assistant coaches, Jared Jackson, Ryan Miller.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the USC Aiken Convocation Center. We got Peach Belt Conference action here between the USC Aiken Pacers and the Lander Bearcats.
And it should be a big game. Lander's not having the kind of season that they would have liked to have had up to this point, but at any point they can turn it around as Pacers will get the tip-off. Pacers having a great year and have done really well to defend the Convocation Center. Lady Pacers losing in a heartbreaker to the Lady Bearcats earlier. But now it's all about the men. And
Nobles with it, driving in. Finger roll, no good. Bearcats will get the rebound. And Shwisu taking that one away. Nobles with it now.
Yeah, Shwisu was on top of that as the ball is tipped right into his hands and quickly gets it out as Mark Matthews goes long range from the baseline. Can't get it to fall.
Nice putback attempt there by Barnes. Just wasn't meant to be.
Both teams trying to find the code for getting the padlock off these rims, and that one, number 5 was able, Chris Tate was able to figure it out for the Bearcats.
Barnes with it, kicking it back over to Matthews. Matthews down low to Shwisu. Back to Barnes now.
Barnes had a huge night, homecoming night, as Bearcats steal that one, and Tate goes up with a steal and a dunk. And that'll give him 4 points. He has all 4 points, and a quick timeout by coaching staff for the Pacers as they're trying to figure out, wait a second, are we really going to let them crawl out like this on top of us?
Chris Tate looking good so far, especially on that steal and slam there.
Yeah, Pacers,
on the first possession by the Pacers.
Pacers are rocking a 13-4 record, 7-3 in conference, and you look at the Bearcats, they're 5-12 overall for the season, 2-6 conference. So I think this would, A, it's in the Convocation Center. We've only lost one time here this year. B, Landers, according to the record, isn't supposed to win tonight. And so, I guess you would consider this an upset should the Pacers go down. Of course, there's tons of time, 18:42 to go here in the first. As the Pacers inbound it, they're only down by 4, and I think Vanderslice was just pulling them together and say, hey, let's calm down. Let's stick our fundamentals. Move the ball around. Let's penetrate their defense.
And Matthews with it now.
And Matthews, who's a solid three-point shooter, I mean, he missed one shot. He's 0 for 1. I think we'll be okay.
And barely missed that one. J.R. Washington with it now for the Bearcats, kicking it back over to Chris Tate. Tate looking for .6 here. Won't get it. Shwisu with the rebound. Now Nobles will bring it up the court.
Yeah, we noticed with the women's game, they made it real clear that they weren't going to let them be very physical, and so they called some pretty quick fouls in that game. Here, it looks like this set of refs are going to let them play as Landers just running away with it 6-0. Not with the game, but they're just playing really hyper-fast basketball, and which is what I think we're known for.
6-0 run here to start the half. Barnes for 3, and that's going to rim out.
Still looking to get the lid off that basket.
Ryu Purdy with it. Now J.R. Washington drives in. That's off the rim. Barnes with the rebound. Tate with that shot. Now Nobles has it. Gets it over to Henry Bolton. Bolton's going to drive, kicks it back out to Nobles. Nobles for 3. And finally knocks one down. The Pacers are on the board, 6-3 to score.
And that's the beauty of the game. We've cut the deficit in half. 6-3 is the Bearcat lead at the moment. And you want to see Christian Nobles get hot, because when he's hot, good things happen for the Pacers.
And answering right back is Ryu Purdy for the Bearcats, 9-3 now. Matthews with it.
Mark Matthews, student athlete of the week last week. Good dish and good pass to Barnes.
Nice.
Henry Bolton. Bolton gets on the scoreboard with 2.
Nice finger roll there by Bolton on that play. Purdy with it now. Now J.R. Washington has it. He'll pull up from 3. That's no good. Shwesu with the rebound. Nobles bringing it up the court for the Pacers. Now over to Bolton. Bolton driving again, and he'll knock it down again.
And I'll say this probably every time I get to call these games. One thing about this Pacers team, if one player is not able to get it done, another one will take up the mantle. And they just keep rotating that throughout the game. You'll see one player get hot, he'll have a little streak, and then another player will step in. It's been a lot of fun to watch up to this point.
That's what you have to have when you're a team in this collegiate level. You've got to have a lot of playmakers. If you got just one, you're not going to be able to get it done at this level.
Right, and that's definitely been a great truth about this team. And we're going to take a full time out, and while we do that, we'll just go ahead and thank some of our sponsors. Willie Jules, it's the best restaurant in town, new to Aiken, located off Whiskey Road. Every meal comes with a side of Southern hospitality. Barbecue is more than world famous. Be sure you check out Willie Jules and tell them Pacer Sports sent you. And I would like to follow that up with a hearty belch because I eat there often and love it. Tyler's Tire and Auto Center. Tyler's Tire and Auto Center has been serving the Aiken area for over 50 years. For all your vehicle needs, go to Tyler Tire and Auto Center. It's located off Richland Avenue and Whiskey Road. Aiken Flooring, the best in the business. For all your flooring needs, contact Aiken Flooring. You can stand on us. Here at the Convocation Center, we got us a good match. 7-9 is the score right now. 15:35 on the clock here in the first period. Pacers looking like they're starting to settle down a little bit, which would explain why the Bearcats are quick to call a timeout. They came out a 6-0 run, looking really fast, real smooth, real efficient, making the shots, hitting the lanes when they need to hit the lanes. Pacers played a little catch-up, but they're starting to find their groove.
And the Pacers chucked up 4 threes early, couldn't find a home for any of them. Finally got that offense rolling a little bit. A couple quick layups from Henry Bolton.
Yep, and Christian Noble hitting that 3 from the corner was a nice. That was the first points for the Pacers, and it seemed to fall from there as we go to the foul line with Chris Tate hitting the first. And he'll hit the second. Sergejevic will come in for the Bearcats. He'll be giving Tate a little bit of a breather. Pacers have shown a tendency of running high pace, a lot of substitutions, keeping fresh legs on the court. But Lander is showing that they're pretty quick. And the difference may be who can come off the bench and be the most productive.
Nobles for 3 now, just off the front of the rim.
A little strong off the tip there it was like Faison Brock got up there and just volleyball spiked it.
Lucky for the Pacers, because if J.R. Washington would have got a hold of that one, that would have been easy too for the Bearcats.
Little tail of the numbers, 57.1% for the Bearcats before that first break. 37.5, and that would explain the differential in the score up to this point.
Purdy with it in the corner. He's going to bring it back around to Jared Coleman.
Long range 3 attempt by number 10. J.R. Washington doesn't go.
Bolton trying for that layup there, not to be, but
Faison Brock with a sweet little steal. He reached in and pulled it out from between the guy's legs. Long range shot there.
Nice play by
Bolton. HB3, as Corey likes to say. HB3 with the 3.
That was a huge rebound there by Faison Brock, able to sneak in and grab that one from that pile. And nice another rebound there for Brock again, and now Nobles brings it up. Bolton again from 3, and money.
And Bolton said, I'll carry it for a little while, no problem.
And that gives the Pacers their first lead of the game, 13-11 now the score.
Yeah, the Pacers, one of the things they had, they've got so much in as far as their firepower goes, they've got a lot of guys that can just pull up and drain a three from anywhere on the court. Good feed right there from number 2, Purdy, all the way to TJ Knight. Good look by Purdy. It was Purdy. That'll be a foul there called on Jared Coleman. Coleman will pick up his first foul of the night.
Nice court vision there for Barnes.
First, it's the team's first. Checking into the game is number 35 for Lander, Nicholas Johnson. And for the Pacers, number 0.
Big man Robert Hill coming in now for the Pacers.
Robert Hill, freshman out of Atlanta, Georgia, coming in and giving some quality minutes for the Pacers. I tell you what, Christian Noble just did an amazing job to keep that ball alive as the pass was a little errant.
And gets the point.
And then he gets the point to show for it. So fantastic effort from the Payne College transfer.
Yeah, that was actually absolutely beautiful effort by Nobles on that play. He tipped that ball at least 4 times to keep it in favor of the Pacers.
Right.
Evich with a beautiful rebound there for the Bearcats.
And again, I'll say it again, these officials are going to let these guys play. They're not blowing the whistle very easily. Good effort by Washington as Washington gets a little floater to fall.
Yeah, this game much more physical than the last one was. There we'll see that as Barnes is looked like he got a clothesline.
TJ Knight got his hand on top of that ball and wasn't letting it go any higher, and Barnes wasn't letting go, so Barnes goes to the floor pretty hard. And Knight will pick up a foul, but it was a good foul, and Barnes is probably going to get an easy 2 points that way. Tied up 15-all at 12:44 mark. Barnes to the line.
Let's sink the first.
Substituting hitter number 5, Chris Tate. Number 15, Clenso Ross. At number 40, Telvin Gabriel.
So the Bearcats, a little bit of a mass substitution. 3 players come in, 3 leave. Pacers just subbing 2.
Freeman and Paris Ballinger coming in for the Pacers.
Matthews looking like he's about to come in. And Peyton Brock will take a break.
Pacers running a little bit of full court press here.
Yeah, this is Paris Ballinger's expertise, although he's going to pick up his first foul of the night there. But
Balls on the Pacers, number 14, Paris Ballinger.
he can be a little pesky from time to time.
And as we saw in that last game, that can be a huge factor in a game that's like this.
Nicholas Johnson is going to inbound the ball for the Bearcats.
Clenso Ross with it now for the Bearcats. Now Tate has it.
Good feed there. And good defense by Robert Hill as he goes up and smacks it back down.
Freeman putting the brakes on just in time to keep from sailing out of bounds. Ballinger for 3.
He's strong there.
Way off. And the Bearcats will get the rebound. That one's going to be going to number 23, Jordan Dingle.
The floor is looking a little slick to some of these guys, and there's a lot of sliding going on. Good defense by the Pacers.
Nicholas Johnson never had a chance on that one.
Now the court for the Pacers, number 12, Milinkovic.
Milinkovic is going to come in. Came all the way from Serbia to play this game. Although I think he had a little bit of a stop. No, he did. For some reason, I thought he had been somewhere prior to this.
No, I believe he's an original here, and he knocks a 3 down from the corner.
He's got a sweet stroke for such a big kid, and he's got a lot of passion when he's out on the court. He puts a lot of personality out there. He'd probably be the world's worst poker player, but he's a pretty darn good basketball player.
Milinkovic, the 6'6" freshman out of Serbia, as you mentioned. He's going to get one dropped in his face there, though. Ballinger over to Matthews. Matthews back to Milinkovic. Now Freeman with it. Back to Ballinger.
Ballinger's got his defender on his toes because he knows Ballinger's got some sweet little crossover moves. 7 seconds on the shot clock.
Ballinger getting inside. Back over to Freeman. Freeman for three. Too strong. Matthews with the
That'd be a
rebound.
shot clock violation. You got to at least hit the rim. And with that, we're going to have a media timeout. So here's a chance to go top off your drinks. We'll be right back after this timeout.
And we are back here at the USC Aiken Convocation Center. The Pacers with the lead over the Lander Bearcats, 2017. 10:46 left in the first half.
Pacers stepping up their defensive energy. I mean, they've gotten tenacious all of a sudden. Good feed inside, can't do anything with it. Kicks it back out, long range jumper. Doesn't get it to fall. And there's going to be a foul. He's going to get a shot at three from the charity stripe.
Ballinger's hand just slapped off Clenzo Ross's there just after he let that one go. They're going to blow the whistle.
That's his second foul. It's pretty early to have two fouls. But Ballinger, he's what we call feisty.
That first one no good for Clenzo Ross.
On the court for the Pacers, number 1.
And he gets it to fall.
And now making the appearance on the court is number 1, Austin Grimes.
Austin Grimes will come in for the Pacers.
He's going to come in for Ballinger with those two fouls, as you mentioned.
Austin Grimes brings a lot of energy to the court when he comes out. It's kind of a cool, chill energy, but he can get ignited pretty quick.
Matthews with it now. Matthews going inside, back out to Grimes with it now. Milinkovic for three. Just rimming out on that one was Milinkovic. A nice shot. From the corner, no good. And rebound Milinkovic. Grimes with it now. He's going to bring it up the court. Grimes to Matthews. Matthews kicks it back to Milinkovic, who's right back to Grimes. Freeman for three with a hand right in his face, no good.
Yeah, that was probably an ill-advised shot there. That's probably one they'll look back at the film and say, yeah, don't shoot that.
Yeah, definitely a poor shot with a hand right in his face. Dingle with the fader, and that's going to be a
Grimes is
foul.
going to get called for a foul. His hand was just on his forearm, and apparently that's a no-no in this sport.
Yeah, it seems though the physicality from the first half is going to.
Right. I mean, there were some guys getting knocked to the ground in the first period and early first period.
And tie ball game here as Jordan Dingle sinks the first free throw.
And coming on the court for Lander is number 2, Birdie. There's an bench. DJ Mack. Gerald Washington.
So Dingle tried to take the lead with this shot. And he does. They take a commanding 21-20 lead.
Matthews going to inbound this one to Christian Nobles.
Lander definitely doing all they can to keep their legs, the freshest legs on the court as possible, to offset this high-paced game that the Pacers like to set. Still there for the Bearcats, and this will be an easy two.
Nice play.
That's going to be from Darrell Washington, so nice steal by Washington. A little lackadaisical in the pass attempt by the Pacers. Can't give those away.
Malinkovic with it now, back to Matthews. Matthews driving.
And
nice touch off the backboard there from Mark Matthews.
You gotta like it when the ball hits every part of the inside of the rim.
Nice roll around there by Mark Matthews for his first 2 points of the match. Washington with it now for the Bearcats, driving in on Malinkovic. Now Purdy has it. Purdy driving as well. And that's no good. Rebound Bearcats.
And good putback by TJ Knight.
Excellent play there by the Bearcats. Nobles with it for the Pacers, over to Matthews. Now Grimes will have it, and that's going to be knocked out by Evich.
Back on the court for the Pacers, number 11, Jalen Barnes.
Jalen Barnes going to come back on for Nenan Malinkovic. Henry Bolton's going to come on as well for Austin Grimes. And Barnes is going to be on the inbound here. Gets it to Nobles. Nobles looking for a pass. Gets one to Bolton. Bolton driving. On the lay-in, no good. Rebound Evich. Bearcats driving. Jared Coleman with the ball, back to Purdy. Purdy gets it to Washington. And the three ball by Lander drops it in. Jared Coleman for three on that one.
And that'll extend the lead, 28-22 for the Bearcats. 7:45 left to go here in the first. Matthews, long range, can't get it to fall. Even held his pose.
Matthews has yet to knock one down from three so far in this match. Coleman with it, over to Purdy. Purdy with the fader and knocks it down. And the Pacers did not look crisp at all on that exchange. 30-22 now the score as Coach Mark Vanderslice will take a timeout.
And with that, it's going to be a full media timeout, which means we have to shut up. So we'll be right back.
And we're back here. Faison Brock inbounding to Christian Nobles. Nobles back to Brock. Barnes with it now. Now Brock has it. He's going to kick it back to Henry Bolton III. Bolton stopping on a dime there. Now Barnes is going to drive in. That's going to be off of a Lander Bearcat.
That's going to leave us with 11 seconds on the shot clock, so we're going to have to get something set up pretty quick.
The Bearcats are doing a great job of shutting down that outside shot for the Pacers. Such a big weapon for this Pacer offense. They have to find a way to get points without it. They're going to get a foul there.
Draw the foul there, coming in, slashing into the paint. So they got to shoot two.
And if that's what you got to do, that's what you got to do. You have to generate points somehow. If they're taking away that three ball, you got to start getting points inside. Knocking it down is Barnes. Barnes going to shoot his second now. And drains that one as well, 2 for 2. Bearcats with the inbound now, gets it over to Evich. Back to Washington.
And Pacers defense is going to back down and go ahead and head back down to their half of the court.
Purdy with it now. Pacers doing a great job of trapping, and Robert Hill with a rejection.
And we're back to physical play because and we got a blocking foul. That's probably going to be on number 22, Evich. Or Knight, sorry.
Fouls on number 20 of the Bearcats.
No. Well, it was Evich, but it was number 20.
Taking the lineup for the tandem of number 5, Chris Tate, and number 40.
So it's half right, half wrong both times.
It happens to the best of us. Bolton to inbound for the Pacers. Nobles with it. Now Barnes has it. Nobles back to, that's face on, or no, that's Henry Bolton, and he's gonna knock it down. Beautiful three-pointer from Henry Bolton III.
Henry Bolton, honestly, it came up because when I saw it from where I'm at, I'm directly behind him, and I was like, oh, that's to the right. But he hit the backboard, and it worked out well. I didn't hear him call backboard, though.
Nice job. Bolton getting the rebound. And he'll sink that one as well. And just like that, the Pacers are back in this, 30-29.
Bolton's sitting on 15 points.
Already. Only through 15 minutes here. Huge first half for Henry Bolton.
I almost wonder if the timeout, the last timeout, they didn't say just get the ball to Bolton, let him do something with it. Good effort by Rahul Purdy as he can get that thing to fall, but he'll get a shoot.
The fouls on the Pacers, number 23, Christian Nobles.
Christian Nobles picking up his first foul of the night.
Will be Ryan Purdy.
Which always impresses me with Christian Noble. He doesn't pick up a lot of fouls.
He doesn't at all. It's one of the benefits of being a smaller player, I suppose.
No, because I was always a smaller player, and I fouled very quickly.
And Ryu Purdy sinks both. Nobles with it now. Brock has it. Right back to Nobles. Now Bolton with it. Barnes, no good on that one. Fighting for the rebound was Robert Hill, but not quite. Ryu Purdy bringing it up.
And Jordan Dingle from the baseline, can't get it to fall.
Nice rebound there from Hill. Barnes bringing it up. Bolton driving.
And that's going to be a charge there.
Yeah. No way around that one.
Well, Telvin Gabriel looked like he was waiting there for about a day and a half before contact was made. And Schweezu's going to come back in for the Pacers, giving Robert Hill a little bit of a breather. Robert Hill giving us quality minutes. Looking forward to big things from Robert Hill, freshman.
6'10", 4 years to get bigger.
Yeah, J.R. Washington draining a three, extending the lead to 6, 29-35. 4:35 on the clock here in the first.
Nobles gets it to Barnes. Barnes going to drive in, kicks it back out to Ballinger. Excuse me, back out to Faison Brock. Rebound by Shwesu, puts it back over his head. Nice lay-in from Shwesu.
Shwesu is one of the most polite, gentle giants you'll ever meet. He's all business when he's on that court.
Fights for those rebounds, that's for certain. Nice defense from Brock, but that's going to get a whistle as the Telvin Gabriel will head to the line.
Yeah, Faison Brock just went out and just put it all on the line. So he's like, it's my first foul, I'll pick it up.
Might as well, you got one to burn.
Well, I think Gabriel was looking to dunk that ball, and Faison said negative.
And no good on the first shot by Telvin Gabriel. Gabriel drains 1 of 2. Nobles with the ball now. 4 minutes here left in the first half. 36-31 your score in favor of the Lander Bearcats. Henry Bolton gets it to Barnes. Back to Bolton. Bolton for 3. Drains it. Nice shot by Henry Bolton III.
He's sitting on 18 points here in this first half. Looking good, feeling good, looking confident out there. Nice little floater right there by Conso Ross.
Nobles with it now in the corner. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds, I believe.
That will reach our final media timeout.
And with that, we're going to have a media timeout. We'll be right back right after this.
And the teams are back out on the floor now. Action set to get restarted here in just a few moments. 3:17 left in the first half. 38-34 your score. The Bearcats out in front. Such a strong game so far for number 20, Henry Bolton III. 18 points in the first half. Looking absolutely electric out there. Ross getting it over to Jordan Dingle. Dingle with it now. Back out to Ross. And Ross puts it up off the screen and knocks it down on that pick and roll. Barnes nearly losing hold of the pass from Nobles there. Out to Matthews. Matthews going to step in. Nice soft touch on the lay-in there from Mark Matthews.
It will not hurt the Pacers if they can get Mark Matthews fired up. That ball almost came off my face.
Ross losing control of that one. I saw that one coming. I wanted to react, but
Mark Matthews is going to inbound it to Christian Noble. Christian Noble is going to saunter on down if there's such a thing in basketball. I think sauntering would be a good thing from time to time. Good kick back out. And good shot by Noble since he raised a 3 and he's sitting on 8 points.
Beautiful shot by Christian Nobles.
Now put the Pacers within 1, 39-40 Bearcats hold on to the lead. Nice little running floater. Can't get it to fall. Batted back out by Bearcat. Bearcats get a fresh shot clock, but they're not going to use it all up. They're trying to get something going right here. Can't get it to fall, and a fortuitous bounce for the Pacers.
Nice rebound by Bolton there. Kicks it over to Matthews. Matthews sends that one sailing over the head of Christian Nobles and out of bounds. Cost a mistake there.
Yeah, I think Christian Nobles could have got there and not had so much pace on it. Because I think Nobles could jump high enough to get it, but it would have been an amazing play on his part.
Oh, for sure. That came out really quick there.
Matthews accepting responsibility for that. 1:50 left to go here in the first half. The Bearcats get their offense set up.
Ryu Purdy with it here. It's around the screen, but no look there. Janssen with it now.
Yeah, and Janssen was really off balance when he took his first step. It almost looked like a scene out of the Matrix. I don't know that he could have stopped himself from moving forward. He wisely put it on the ground and then passed it, but he was really off balance. But he gets a good block right there. Good. Not sure what happened there.
Gonna blow it dead. Maybe a foul on Barnes?
It'll be the Pacers' ball with 18 seconds on the shot clock. 1:16 left to go here in the first half. 39-40. Pacers trail by 1. Matthews gets it, kicks it back over to Noble. Noble looking for Matthews at the top. He swings it around. Barnes back to Matthews. Matthews goes back out, kicks back out.
Barnes knocking it down with a hand in his face. Absolutely no space on that shot, but he found a way to knock it down and take the lead back for the Pacers.
Right, Barnes is sitting on 7 points. And good pick right there by Nobles, but he couldn't get it. Nice little pick right there by the Bearcats, but no boxing out. Easy rebound by the Bearcats, and easy putback because nobody really responded. We're under a minute to go here, tied 42 all. Pacers coming down.
Yeah, they made that easy for Evich.
They're going to have to shoot before time expires. About a 10-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Chucker Creek dance team's going to come out and put on a little ditty for us here at the halftime. We'll leave our microphones open. You can hear their music maybe. And enjoy their little dance routine they're going to bring to us. Amanda Giordano is going to have a word or two with the head coach, Martin Vanderslice, shortly after the halftime buzzer goes off. So stay tuned for that. You can hear from the man himself what he sees, what he hopes to see happen, and all that good stuff. 42 all. Christian Noble dribbling the ball around, kicks it back out. Quick shot from 3, and why not?
Beautiful.
Why not?
Absolutely gorgeous shot and
Henry Bolton
even
the
better
third.
first half for
21
Henry Bolton
points in
the
the
third.
first half, but we're going to go to Amanda Giordano as she gets ready to talk with Coach Mark Vanderslice. We'll see you at the beginning of the second half.
All right, so Coach, what do you think of Henry's performance in the first half?
Well, Henry, I mean, he's a good shooter, and good shooters make shots. And that is, as simple as that sounds, it's true. Offense is great, but defense has got to get better.
Right. All right, so what are you looking for from your team in the second half to come out with a win?
Energy and effort, those two. I mean, Lander's going to come in here. Right now they're 5-12. We can't overlook a team. Runs a great system of dribble drive motion, and right now they're picking us apart in the middle third of the offense. And when there's middle third drives, there's a minimum help. And right now they're doing a good job of getting shots up against us in the middle third.
Well, good luck.
up in the cavalcade of sports is introduction of our spring athletes. And as they get ready to gather to make it to the floor, we will remind you that there's a basketball bus trip to Lander University on Saturday, February 11th. The bus leaves the Convocation Center in the parking lot at noon. The cost is $27 per person, which includes a ticket to the basketball game. And if you want to reserve a seat, please call or email Billy Murphy at USC Aiken. And now we're ready for hopefully the 2017 softball team. The softball team is coached by Jerry Snyder with assistant coaches Danielle Payne, Lindsey Jones, and William Dice. And as we call your name, please make your way onto the court. Starting with softball, Leah Bogosian, Jamie McCarthy, Sydney Murphy, Hannah Hyder, Lindy Dorgan, Sarah Timmerman, Courtney Strauss, Sarah Sands, Brianne Jumblett, Chandler Terrapin, Haley Elkins, Christian Laurie, Julianne Leduc, Megan Thrower, Taylor Allen, Kathleen St. Peter, Lindy Shope, and Hannah Price. And there they are, the softball team for the spring of 2017. Now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing head coach Steve Dunham and the women's tennis team. Kayla Calvert, Victoria Giancini, Maria M. Javiere, Regina Mubarak, Alice Nevis, Marta Waring Duck, Eddie Tsutsiyama, Olivera Misaka, and Mariana Yamashita. And apologies to most everybody for mispronouncing their name. That is the 2017 women's tennis team. Now introducing the men's tennis team, also coached by Steve Dunham. Wojciech Adamek, Matthias DeJarden, Alvaro Garcia Hill, Jaime Gusano, Hunter Lathrop, Antonio Sepulvero, Alice Silva, and Julian Tan. There they are, the men of the spring court, the USC Aiken men's tennis team. Now we'll look for a big four right with the golf team coached by Mike Carlisle. Wick Andrews, Felix Asper, Michael Hocker, Johnson Holiday, Jay Jasmine, August Lindvall, Axel Austenson, Samuel Schiff, and Dan Sheehan. Here they all come, USC Aiken men's golf team. And last but not least, it takes a village to be a baseball team. Baseball team is coached by Kenny Thomas, Ben Belknap, Phil Fisher, Andrew Warner, and Joe Marlowe. Here they come. Mitchell Price, Bernie Beeman, Jose Padilla, Dave Meister, Andre Brown, Ty Emmerman, Joey Smithers, Jonathan Banks, Skylar Mercado, Alex Mills, Enrique Bartlett, Zach Moon, Joey Benitez, Charlie Padilla, Hunter Dollinger, Jamie Moreland, Connor Riley, Alan Beasley, William Marr, Luke Westerberg, Blake Cantrell, Bryce Buster, Nick Yopi, Adam Hain, Connor Durden, Christian Arian, Brian Pereira, Daniel Wiggins, Niall Goings, Preston Dawson, Mitch Spence, James Lynch, Ty Albee, Chris Kirkin, Connor Norton, Hunter Hubbard, Dalton Weeks, and the red shirts Hunter Ashburn, Evan Davis, Colton Garland, Lavelle Hodges, Brandy O'Neill, Greg Stiegler, and Will Barndor. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the USC Aiken baseball team. The baseball team is ranked number 10 in the nation in the preseason poll and opens a week from this Friday against Lincoln Memorial. Once again, a round of applause for
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We are just about ready to get the second half started here from the Convocation Center at USC Aiken. Pacers with a 45-42 lead over the Lander Bearcats off that beautiful last-second three-pointer from Henry Bolton III. Just one piece of that huge first half he had with 21 points for the Pacers. And the Bearcats with
both teams are going to be trying to figure out. There was discussions in both locker rooms trying to strategize how to come out as that ball is dribbled off the foot of Swishu. Unfortunate for the Pacers as they got the turnover, but Mark Matthews making to make a break. Swishu's got some mighty big feet, and that ball just hit off his heel and rolled right out.
That take up a lot of space, those feet do.
Yes, they would.
Kind of curious as to what size shoe that is.
It's size Buffalo.
I wear a 13 myself, so.
Well, we'll be looking to see what kind of adjustments either team's making. Right now, it's hard to tell because both teams are still trying to get their rhythm back. I mean, halftime's one of those goofy things. It's needed. We all want it, but then you got to come back out, and it's almost like starting all over.
Yeah, it can easily flip the momentum 180 degrees.
Well, and it's going to come down to, good block there by, I gotta put my glasses back on. I'm dragging McKinney with a good, or not McKinney, Gabriel with a good block.
Huge block, and not often you're going to see a big man like Shwesu get blocked like that.
No.
Matthews with it, gets it over to Barnes. Now back to Matthews. Matthews pulling up, just a little too much behind that one.
Really having a hard time finding his stroke, and I'm not sure that's necessarily the shot you want him taking as they come down, and Purdy drains a three, giving them a 3-point lead, 48-45, and you're going to see a mass subs. In fact, a complete set of subs coming in for the Pacers.
And something's got to happen. I mean, Mark Matthews such a huge part of this Pacer offense, only with 4 points so far in this game. I mean,
he's 0 points in this half.
He's not made the impact that the Pacers are going to need him to make in this game so far.
Big dunk attempt by Gabriel, disrupted by Barnes, but Barnes going to pick up a foul. No, they're going to give Swishu the foul. Gabriel will go to the line. He'll get to shoot two. You're going to see a huge substitution coming up. Hard to say if this is a strategy or if this is a some kind of a message from Coach Vanderslice.
Might be a come to Jesus meeting for the start of
He's
5.
definitely pulling all the guys together immediately. Austin Grimes giving them a lot of love as they hear their coach talk them out. That ball missing there. Pacers getting the rebound. 48-45, Bearcats lead here early in the second half.
Milinkovic with it now. Back over to Freeman, who gets it to Ballinger. Ballinger fakes three, doesn't pull up. Freeman with it again. Inside to Ballinger. Ballinger knocks it up. Too much behind that one. Washington with it now. He's driving in.
Ballinger with a steal.
Freeman. Milinkovic now pulls up for three. Knocks it down for three.
And that'll be 6 points. He just drains threes. I don't even know that he knows how to do a layup. Although I have seen him dunk before. But he loves to shoot the threes. Nice high kiss off the glass there by Purdy.
Freeman spinning off.
Nice
move
little way in. That'll be his first points of the game.
As you were saying, nice move there by Freeman on that spin. Ballinger eyeing the ball. Avoids that pick there. Oh.
There was a collective gasp there.
That was the plainest traveling I've ever seen.
Somehow no official saw it, even though it was out in the open for everybody to see. All three officials missed it.
Don't know if they'll call that a hop step or what they'll call that, but
that was a three-pointer. That was some kind of special. I don't know that they review film, but as officials, but that might be one for the record books.
Milankovic for three again, knocks it down. And he is excited here tonight. The 6'6" Serbian with 3 3-pointers so far in this game.
With all the emotions that go along with it, sitting on 9 points now.
And he is, I believe, 3 for 4 from downtown now. And we'll see the starting 5 come back in for the Pacers. Although you might, and a huge block from Robert Hill.
Robert Hill. That's a volleyball spike. If ever I saw one. And I believe that's a media, did they call media timeout? That's a media timeout. So we're going to take a break right there. Pacers tied up 53-53. We'll be right back.
And we're back from the timeout now. The Bearcats will inbound. 2 full shift changes for both teams. Knight with the rebound on that one. Dingle has it, guarded by Nobles.
Yeah, Vanderslice must have seen something. That's why he pulled out all his, at least his second half starters. Because he was definitely talking to him a good bit.
And a nice
good
block by
Swishu over the back, but he nothing but ball. And the only way you get away with that is if the hands are parallel to the ball. So good eyes by Swishu to see that. Good move by. That would have been something else. Had Barnes made that shot, this crowd would have gone insane. It looked like a dance move. Maybe he was inspired by the Chucker Creek dance team. But nice little river dance move before taking that awkward shot. Almost got it to fall.
Yeah, it was a beautiful move. He just missed it, unfortunately.
And Johnson's going to inbound it for the Bearcats under their own basket.
Matthews on defense. Knight with it now. Nice defense from Barnes over a player much taller than him.
Yeah, Knight's going to pick up a foul there. That ball was just in front of him. He couldn't help himself. He's reaching in and ends up fouling.
Yeah, it looked as though the feet got tangled up a little bit there.
Christian Noble basically got tackled from behind. A shoe tackle, like an ankle tackle. Nothing harsh.
Not a full-on helmet-to-helmet ordeal. Matthews with it, gets it back to Nobles. Nobles guarded by the much taller player, sends it up and right in his face. Beautiful fadeaway by Christian Nobles.
Evich isn't going to be able to keep up with Christian Noble if he's moving with the ball. Christian Noble with a little quick move and a fadeaway, drains it.
Yeah, horrible
Christian
mismatch.
Noble's in double digits now with 10. He averages about 16 points a game, I believe. That's just a guesstimate, but I know at one point he was rolling right around 16 points. 55-55 at 13:55 mark.
Bolton with it now. He's been quiet so far.
Bolton with
And
an
no
ankle
more.
breaker. What a move by Barnes. I mean, that was an ankle breaker all day long.
Huge shot by Bolton. He'll head for the and one now.
Yeah, I misspoke. I said Barnes. I meant to say Bolton.
It happens to the best of his partner.
Not to me, it doesn't.
That's like I said, the best of us.
57-55. HB3 making it a three-point play.
Beautiful three-point play by Henry Bolton III. Janssen with it now. Quinzo Ross just barely avoiding the backcourt violation.
Well, and the official made a quick note. It was a touch ball, and he could have retrieved it.
Substituting in
It was
for
not.
Lander, 10, 2, and 5. That would be J.R. Washington, Ryan Purdy, and Chris Tate.
And Purdy,
Yeah.
Washington, and Tate will head back on for the Bearcats.
Yeah, Lander definitely showing Coach Steve Roberts trying to keep fresh legs on that court. He did it in the first half. It's served them well. Again, their records very different. Tales of two very different cities. Lander's not having a great season, but they're having a good night tonight.
What a
as
shot.
Washington drains a three.
What a shot from J.R. Washington with Barnes' hand right in his face. Now Bolton will have it. Bolton driving again. And another beautiful touch from Henry Bolton.
You know, the way Henry Bolton is hitting shots, I think he could just literally throw it up in the air, and it's gonna find its way in. He is hitting some amazing shots for the Pacers and needed. I mean, he's picking up the pace for all the Pacers.
Absolutely. I mean, where Mark Matthews isn't giving you his normal offensive performance, Bolton is exceeding his 26 points so far. With 12 minutes left to go, we could very easily see a 30-point performance from Henry Bolton III. Rebound there by the Bearcats.
Yeah, the Bearcats keep getting these offensive rebounds.
Washington for
It's going
three.
to cost you if you're not careful. Robert Hill with that rebound. He'll kick it out to Noble. Noble with a behind-the-back dribble. And
Bolton with it now. Over to Barnes. Barnes for three. Just off. And rebound for the Bearcats. Purdy brings it up. Washington back to Purdy. Driving.
good move by Purdy. Purdy's showing he's not afraid to go in amongst the big oak trees of the paint. He's got 14 points.
And what a beautiful shot that was for Purdy. Bolton with it again. Another lay-in. Not to be that time. Matthews with the putback.
A rare miss by Bolton, and for tonight, a rare hit by Matthews.
Matthews needs to get it going here so the Pacers can pull away with this 2-point lead they have in the midway point of the second half. Washington for three, off. Nobles with the rebound, and he'll bring it up. Look to get it to Matthews, but back to Bolton. Bolton spinning, fade away. No way that time.
Yeah, nothing but there. He might have gone to the well a little too much, but we've got immediate timeout, so we'll be right back right after this break.
And we've reached the conclusion of our media timeout. The Pacers have retaken the court. Bearcats following suit. 11:02 left here in the second half. 62-60 in favor of the Pacers. Good back and forth action here so far between these two teams. We'll hope that continues as we look for players like Mark Matthews to get hot as this Pacer offense sets to rolling.
Yeah, one of the things you got to take comfort in as a Pacer fan is we've kind of made it part of our game plan to kind of have to bear down at the end. We either blow you out or we have to come back from behind to win. Right now we're holding on to a small 2-point lead as that shot is errant down the baseline. Nice putback though.
Beautiful play from Washington for the Bearcats. I mean, that was absolutely gorgeous rebound.
Well, and he did what you hear all coaches say, follow your shot, follow your shot. You know, too many times you see them holding their pose, and I guess if you make it, it looks good, but if you don't, that's an easy rebound for the other team. Mark Matthews with a really bad miss there. If we've been playing up there at Lander, you might have heard a air ball chant.
I mean, it was just a horrible shot by Matthews that time around.
You don't see him do that very often, but the ball apparently touched by a Bearcat.
So lucky break for the Pacers. Matthews gets the inbound. Ballinger with it now. Now Barnes has it. Barnes pulling up from three. Just rolling out. Oh, what? That hurt. That hurt me. I mean, Barnes with a beautiful shot that time, just barely rolling out.
Yeah, this is the time of the game you got to get ready to see Austin Grimes start getting fired up. That ball knocked out of bounds. Almost took out a couple of cheerleaders in the process.
Substitute against number 20, Sergeant Evich.
Pacers will regain possession. 25 seconds on the shot clock, so they got plenty of time to get something set up. Lander making a couple of substitutions. Again, trying to keep those legs fresh. Don't want to let the Pacers outrun you. Austin Grimes with a long-range shot to Ballinger, and Ballinger has to almost go all the way back to the others, almost as far as the paint on the other side of the court to get that pass.
Ballinger with it again, gets it over to Grimes.
And look for Grimes. I'm telling you, this is about the time where you see Grimes just all of a sudden get rowdy with the basketball. Good hustle by Grimes there to keep that out of bounds. So right off the bat, I wasn't wrong. Robert Hill with a reverse layup and a nice-looking play by Robert Hill.
Gorgeous play from Hill there.
And a good feed. Grimes had to hustle all the way across the court to get to it, and then had the foresight to just shoot the ball into Hill, and Hill finishing nicely with a reverse layup.
Beautiful maximum effort from Grimes on that play to save that one and keep it in bounds.
Yeah, but I thought he was going to collide with us.
I did too.
His momentum was pretty strong as they make a nice little 10-foot jumper from the baseline to even the score at 64.
Grimes thinking better of that shot, gets it inside to Hill.
And we got a push on TJ Knight. TJ Knight will pick up his third foul.
Yeah, I thought I was going to have to make a couple of my one of my infamous sideline catches.
And I take that back. That's actually his fourth foul. So that's a little earlier in the game to pick up that fourth foul. So he'll be playing cautiously from now on out. As he trots off to the bench, take a breather. They don't want to burn him up yet. Pacers with a fresh shot clock. They're going to get inbounded under their own basket. And then Naj Milankovic was unable to handle the ball, and he's a little frustrated with himself. 64 all, the 8:36 mark here in the second half.
Milankovic, an absolute conduit of emotion tonight. Really getting his Pacer offense fired up with his 9 points.
I want to compliment your use of the word conduit.
Well, thank you.
As Ballinger provides some pesky defense on Purdy. Purdy, a little quick turnaround, a little 10-foot jumper from the baseline, and he drains that. It seems to be his shot as they take a 2-point lead, 66-64.
He's hit that all game, made it look easy.
Milankovic is going to want to make up for his, I'd say, goofy-handed effort on their last possession. Ballinger driving the paint, ball swatted out of bounds, 12 seconds on the shot clock.
Not sure if that was Evich or if that was Gabriel, but one of them got a hold of that. But nevertheless, we're going to get a full media timeout. We'll be right back with you when the action resumes.
Ladies and gentlemen, basketball action returns to the Convocation Center a week from Monday, and that's February 6th. And the Armstrong Pirates will be in town. Game time 5:30. And when the bell rings twice at 7:30. That's Pacer basketball at the Convocation Center.
And we've reached the conclusion of our media timeout. Grimes will inbound it for the Pacers. Oh goodness, that was a mistake by Nobles. He thought that it was a backcourt violation. It was not, and in doing so, he traveled and lost the ball anyway. Unfortunate for Nobles. The Bearcats will have it now. Purdy with it, gets it to Coleman, who hits it back to, that is Telvin Gabriel. Now Coleman has it again in the corner. Gabriel with it down low. Matthews intercepting that one, gets it to Nobles. Nobles to Grimes, but that's going to hit off of Grimes.
Yeah, Grimes had that was a kind of one of those close proximity passes with a little pace, a little tough to deal with. Some discussion down under the basket. Lander players looking a little astonished by the conversation. Not sure he's supposed to be listening into this conversation. He just kind of followed the officials. And it's going to go the way of the Pacers.
And Purdy and Washington not happy about that call. But the decision of the official is apparently final.
And I got to say, I agree with him, whatever it was. We get the possession. We're down by 2. You're in the combo. Christian Noble handling the ball, gets it out to Faison Brock. Brock to Milenkovic. Still waiting for Austin Grimes to just do something. He always has some way of doing something amazing. Good kick out. Milenkovic can't get it to fall from the corner.
I was about to say maybe that amazing thing is that beautiful assist to Nenad Milenkovic, but unfortunately.
That's what I mean. Like in a number of ways, he just at this point in time in the game, he tends to get pretty fired up, and all of a sudden great things happen as they extend their lead.
And the Pacers now down by 5. Not looking great here. Faison Brock with it, gets it to Grimes. Grimes back to Brock, who gets it to Milenkovic. Back to Nobles. Nobles taking it himself. Not going to make it that time.
Yeah, I feel like Nobles was going up looking to dish it off to somebody and realized he had no avenues to get it to anybody once he was in the air, so he just threw it up hoping he might get lucky.
Came close, but not quite close enough.
Nobles on Purdy. And they're all of a sudden they are firing on all cylinders. So it's their turn to streak. Washington with the 3 there. 72-64 is the lead with 6:09 left in the game. Plenty of time. Good put back to Robert Hill. Robert Hill, can he finish? And he cannot.
And that's what killed the Pacers late in that women's match earlier, not being able to hit those layups down low. You lose those opportunities, and it can come back to bite you.
Purdy losing his shoe in the effort. Ball out by the Pacers. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Plenty of time to get something going. Pacers subbing in 3, taking 3 out. Bolton definitely doing more than his share of 26 points. Going to need his teammates to step up a little bit if they're going to want to maximize their chances of winning this game. Robert Hill on defense. Good defense by Hill. Keeping the ball.
Nobles with it from 3 and rims out, but Matthews with the rebound.
And Matthews fouled. Can't get it to fall, and he'll get to shoot 2.
Call there, maybe a chance to ignite the offense for Mark Matthews here.
Gabriel, his first team's fourth. Going to the line to shoot 2 is Mark Matthews.
Mark Matthews well below his game average. He's at 6 points.
Knocking it down is Matthews. Excellent shot there. Now Knight will come back on. All 4 fouls. And Matthews knocks down the second.
Pressed by the Pacers, easily defeated by the Bearcats. Oh, but Christian Noble at the tail end of it, they got it past the half-court line, and Noble's almost knocked it away. Good effort by Matthews, couldn't quite get the steal. He got just enough fingers to keep it from getting to his intended target.
Nice defensive effort there by Matthews, having a little joke with the referee as the ball hit him. And Washington will inbound. Knight with it now.
Matthews, a sophomore out of Fort Myers, Florida. Been a huge addition to the Pacer basketball program here this year. Looking forward to seeing what he develops into. As he's already a strong player, Robert Hill's going to pick up a foul there. That'll be his first.
Nice defense from Hill, but just barely caught the hand on that block attempt.
.66 to 72, 5:05. As Knight goes to the line for the Bearcats. He'll make his first.
Substituting in number 42, Kevin
Swishew's going to come in for Robert Hill. Robert Hill going to get a much needed breather. Big men tend to wear down a little bit sooner than the little guys. Takes a lot more energy to move those big old frames around the court. Knight will drain his second. 74-66 is now the score. Bearcats leading.
Pacers with 5 minutes left, but they're going to want to string some points together here soon. Get back in this one as they trail by 8.
Well, that's a game of streaks.
And Bolton for 3, knocks it down.
So Bolton with 29 points.
Huge game for Henry Bolton III, 29 points.
Yeah, Bolton might have taken offense to my statement that we might need more players. Christian Noble's going to pick up his second foul. Apparently under the basket, they're letting them just play hard. But anywhere outside the perimeter, the smallest touches will get you a foul.
That's true. It's been an interesting game as far as fouls are concerned.
Purdy with the ball, going against Barnes. Barnes trying to put the defense. Purdy got a sweet little floating, almost a borderline sky hook, 69-76. Barnes with a drive. Can he get it to fall? Cannot.
And the rebound for the Bearcats. Purdy guarded by Matthews.
Not sure that went to travel, but it wouldn't be the first call missed tonight.
Toss back to Purdy. Nobles guarding. And Ross with it again. Nearly faking out Barnes, but it's going to be a foul called on
That's going to be on Barnes. It'll be his first foul of the night, so he'll be all right.
The foul is on the Pacers.
3:31 to go. Pacers trail by 7.
And we reached the full media timeout.
And with that, we got a full media timeout, so we'll be right back shortly after this. And welcome back. Lorenzo Ross will go to the line for the Bearcats. Bearcats holding on to a 76-69 lead. 3:31 left to go here in the ball game. Ross will make his first, the lefty. Out of Rock Hill, South Carolina. And he'll make his second. Smooth little shot there as the Pacers will bring it down, trailing 9.
Pacers seeing this window of opportunity to get back in this game, close slowly. They're going to need to get some points together, and that is the last thing they needed right there.
Yeah, Christian Noble's trying to make something happen. Swatted down by a much taller Knight.
Washington with it now. Tries to go around the pick set by Knight.
And we got a charge. Good play by Faison Brock. Brock's another player, you used to see him put a few points up on the board, and he's sitting on 1, but that was a productive moment there as he draws a charge.
Yeah, a lot of the Pacers' normal producers have been sitting on their hands tonight, it seems. Just not able to get their shots to fall. Nobles with it, letting it roll. Now Barnes has it. Barnes to Bolton. Bolton pulls up, and that is just rejected.
But good putback by Barnes. Barnes coming back in, can't get that one to fall. Faison Brock throwing it all out on the line. Gets it to Barnes. Nice play by Faison Brock.
Matthews for 3. Off again.
Continues to struggle from outside the arc.
Continues to struggle from
outside. A whole lot of players sliding out of bounds with the ball, and yet to be confirmed as to whose ball it is.
Well, we've already seen one overturn call by the refs tonight. We'll see what happens here.
Looks like it's going to go to the Pacers.
Nobles off the inbound from Barnes. Barnes with it. Thought about pulling up, turned into the face of a defender.
Nice pass. Faison Brock can't get the reverse layup to go. Barnes from the 3. A little strong. Matthews with a rebound. Matthews with a putback, and that'll be to 71-78. Good effort by the Pacers.
Excellent effort there by Matthews.
And that was almost a have to have offensive opportunity. When you're down by 7, right at the 2-minute mark, 2:07 mark, you got to start maximizing your opportunities. But we got another media timeout, so we'll be right back right after this. And welcome back. 2:07 left to go in the game. 71-78. Bearcats hold on to a lead. Bearcats going to be inbounding. Going to have to bring it all the way down the full length of the court. And we already got a foul. Hadn't even got the ball passed in. And right away.
And that's going to change possession.
Ryan Purdy is going to pick up his first foul. And that does change the possession to the benefit of the Pacers, who will get it under their own basket. Pacers want to take full advantage of that gift. Purdy a little incredulous by it, and Christian Noble somehow goes down to the ground hard, and possession arrow to the Pacers. Looks like a jump ball call.
Looks that way.
No, that's going to be a foul against the Bearcats.
Pacers with another opportunity here on offense.
J.R. Washington trying to woo the officials into a jump ball call. Gonna have to go long range, and that's gonna be tough. Good effort by Christian Nobles.
Nearly lost control of that one, did Nobles, but he maintained it. Matthews with it. Back to Bolton. Bolton for 3. Just too much in that one.
Man, I'm not sure why we're feeling like we have to go for threes. I hope that's not the case, because we got plenty of time to get back into this thing. Just can't waste opportunities when you got the ball down your end of the court.
And that's the problem with taking threes too early. The more you take and the more you miss, the more necessary they become. And if you can't hit them, then
right. Robert Hill's going to pick up his second foul as he goes up against Knight.
That's his second, and team's fifth. At the line shooting 2, T.J. Knight.
T.J. Knight will get to shoot 2. Robert Hill finishing the job, though, making sure he does not get the 2 with a chance at 3.
Well, when you're in this kind of position, you have to make sure that they have to work for every single point. No easy baskets. And that paying off there, Knight missing the first.
He'll make the second, though. So they maintain an 8-point lead. Chris Nobles draws the foul and hits it as Purdy will pick up his second foul.
Nice and one there for Nobles.
Ryan Purdy is second, and team's 7. Nobles at the line for the 3-point play.
Nobles going to have to, he's going to be out there all by himself as Vanderslice pulls the rest of the team over to him. Well, he gets this word in quick enough. Everybody runs back over. Kind of a free timeout, so to speak, without costing you a timeout. Robert Hill's going to head on back down. Make sure there's no deep ball thrown. So you can probably expect a bit of a press here by the Pacer defense when you see Robert Hill going down.
Number 23, Jordan Dingle.
And a nice play there. Convert the three-point play for Nobles. Bring the Pacers back within 5. You know, a quick 3 here, and they're back within 2.
Jordan Dingle will come back in for the Bearcats along with Lorenzo Ross.
Defense here so vital.
And quick call, timeout. Good defense by the Pacers covering that. Washington having to call a timeout.
A 30-second timeout.
Another 30-second timeout. Again, we want to thank all our sponsors: Willie Jewell's, Tyler's Tire and Auto Center, Aiken Flooring, Innovative Solutions, South Carolina Education Lottery, Denny Michaelis State Farm Insurance. All your sponsorships help all this happen. Helps us be able to finance this broadcast and all the broadcasts that you get to hear throughout the season. Don't be afraid to check us out on Facebook. Sorry to say MySpace. I don't think we're doing that, are we?
I don't think we have one.
Might have showed my age there. we have cave drawings if you really want to check out our latest up-to-date stuff. Snapchat, Instagram, pretty much if it's social media, we have it.
Watch for the smoke signals. We send those out as well.
That's right. Remember, swipe right. Swipe right.
Pacer Sports on tender now.
And Bearcats able to break the press. They get it down. Robert Hill having to play defense for everybody, and Purdy wisely pulls it back out. He wants to use up as much time. Nobles with a quick foul. Lorenzo Ross.
Fouls on the Pacers. Christian Nobles, his third to team 6th. Mark Matthews checks into the lineup.
And Mark Matthews is going to come in for the Pacers. Washington to inbound it. Gets it into Purdy. Purdy defended. Oh, good defense by Barnes. Almost timed that jump perfect. Not sure what happened there. Something going. There's a discrepancy with the time. The official deliberates with the timekeeper. Timekeeper. Not sure what's going on there. And we're all waiting patiently for some kind of explanation.
Not sure what's going on. As soon as we know something, we'll let you know.
As they try to figure it out. 79-74, just under a minute, 52.7 seconds at this moment on the clock. Players having a little laugh out there. Mark Matthews joking around with Lorenzo Ross. Always good to see that.
Certainly a lot less animosity in this match than the previous against UNC Pembroke.
So 22 seconds, there was a shot clock issue. They went from 7 seconds to 22 seconds. If you're a lander, you gotta love that. Not sure why we're not fouling sooner.
Fouls on the Pacers. Rob Hill, his third to
Robert
team
Hill
7th.
picking up his third foul.
At the line for one in the bonus.
That's going to put Chris Tate on the line for the Bearcats. Ross all the way down to play against the long ball. So get ready to see a little bit of a press from the Bearcats here. You won't see that if he makes this shot. The need is not there. Nice shot. Knight's going to come back in.
And the Pacers now down by 7. This is a 3-possession game.
This is when we need a 4-point shot. Or better yet, an 8-point shot.
Nobles from 3.
Can't get it to fall. Quick foul by Nobles there, and that'll be his 4th foul.
Fouls on the Pacers, Christian Nobles.
That's going to put Ross on the line for the Bearcats. 33.7 seconds. 7-point lead. Starting to look more daunting as the time wanes.
And the Pacers in real danger of here. But a good rebound by Matthews. Nobles with it now. Moving quick. Bolton with it. No good. Hill with it. Barnes for three. No good. Matthews rebounds, sort of. He'll lose it.
Nobles hit the shot that doesn't matter. 19.2 seconds.
Number 3 from Andrew Jared Malton and number 23, Jordan Dingle.
Gonna have to see some quick fouls now, almost instant. And they're gonna have to miss some shots. So there's gonna be a timeout there. So we're gonna take a breather for a second. We'll be right back.
We have a 60-second timeout on the floor.
And we're back, 19.2 seconds on the clock. Pacers trail 74-81. Lander inbounded the ball from quick foul there, and that's what you got to see happen.
The fouls on the Pacers face on Brock.
4/10 of a second off the play there, off the clock.
Substituting for the Pacers will be Nat Lekovich and Mark Matthews.
And with 17.3 seconds,
They're going to have to miss some free throws.
absolutely think
I don't think Purdy on the line is the answer.
Absolutely not. I mean, what a huge game he's had. 18 points for this Bearcat offense, as well as J.R. Washington with 21. And that, I believe, could be the final nail in the coffin for this Pacer offense.
Yeah, it's been a good trip for Lander coming down here to the Convocation Center. Women getting a W, and
Given the Pacers the first doubleheader loss they've had, I believe, all season, maybe not. I'm not 100% sure on my facts there.
official making Lekovich basically embrace his opponent before they blew the whistle. Apparently they're not aware of, no, we really want to foul quick. They're going to make you earn it. Jared Coleman will go to the line for Lander. Coleman's got 6 points on the night. Hoping to pad his stats a little bit from the charity stripe. And he will. 84-76. He'll make the second.
Noble's bringing it down quickly as time ticks down. Bolton with it. Matthews for three. And another miss for Mark Matthews, and that is going to do it.
Matthews is just not hitting his shots tonight. That'll do the game right there. So congratulations to the Lander Bearcats. Tough loss for the Pacers. I think you would classify this as an upset. Certainly the Pacer fans are not pleased, but a good win by the Lander Bearcats. And you know, Coach Vanderslice and his crew are going to get it. They'll get back to the drawing board with this team, and they'll work it out. But great win for the Lander Bearcats. They look good. They didn't look like their record suggests.
Definitely
and
not.
So, you know, no shame in our game. We just got to clean some stuff up, and I think we'll be all right. But
for sure, you got to make sure that you correct those early misses from the three-point line. If they're not falling, you got to find other ways to score. You can't just keep going back to it. You got to find ways to break it up and score in other ways, and the Pacers just weren't able to do that early on, and that, I believe, cost them in the long run.
Bolton carrying the team with 29 points, but it was not enough. We're going to have to spread that wealth a little better than we did tonight. But we appreciate you being with us. We look forward to seeing you in our next broadcast. We're out of here. Have a good night.